Paragon Pro Wrestling, the most exciting hour of wrestling action, all in the palm of your hand, with new episodes uploaded weekly on the Fight app. Watch it anytime, anywhere on your iPhone or Android device, or watch it on demand on Fight TV. It's free, worldwide, and on demand. Come join the movement and see what everyone's talking about. Paragon Pro Wrestling, now streaming on the Fight app. See you there.
A dark horse. We do it our way as if we had our choice. You think you saw something, you think you heard a sound. Go look around the corner, we coming up now. We coming up now. We gonna be on your radar. We coming up on your radar. We gonna be on your radar. We popping up, popping up.
Gentlemen, your opening contest on this week's episode of Paragon Pro Wrestling is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Paragon Pro Wrestling American Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, Jacob Austin Young.
Welcome everyone to Paragon Pro Wrestling here in Las Vegas, Nevada, where tonight the stakes are very high and we're all gonna get lucky in Sin City. You know why, Jeff? Because we're gonna hit the trifecta. 3 big title matches tonight.
3 of a kind. We're gonna see the brave man, the Paragon, who came back and shared his heart-wrenching story last week. He's gonna be defending his title tonight against the debuting Scorpio Sky.
Sorensen and Brisco put the tag team gold on the line, and we're going to kick things off right now with an American Championship match.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm wearing these sunglasses for 2 reasons today. One is to be the opposite of those nerd glasses that Jacob Austin Young sported to the ring. And 2, because the star of Royce Isaacs shines so bright. Lower those lights, babe, the producer says. Lower those lights. Hit the music. I said hit the damn music. Ladies and gentlemen, weighing none of your business, coming from the beach with all the babes and cheeks, this is Royce Isaacs!
Royce Isaacs, along with the producer Christian Cole, the American champion, survived a couple of run-ins with the Vampire Warrior Gangrel, but he had himself a big-time insurance policy in the form of Donovan in those matches. How will the champ fare as he puts the goal on the line here tonight in our opening contest against Jacob Austin Young?
Are you seriously asking that question? I'll tell you exactly how he's going to fare. Well, I think the fans are disagreeing with me, but history is on my side. Royce Isaacs, 1, 2, 3, hand raised, and still your American champion.
Isaacs has made an impact ever since his debut here in Paragon Pro Wrestling. His debut going right after former Paragon Pro Wrestling champion Jessy Sorensen would go on to win the big American Championship tournament and has defended the title ever since, but in controversial fashion more times than not. You want to talk about history here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Jacob Austin Young has a whole lot of it. The youngster right here in Vegas would love to make a name under the bright lights. With winning the title here tonight, can he do it?
Frankly, what better way to make a name for yourself than beating Royce Isaacs right here in front of the Paragon Pro Wrestling fans, a feat that no one has accomplished. Royce Isaacs, who waltzed through the Paragon Pro Wrestling American Championship tournament to be crowned the champion, the fighting champion ever since. And that is what keeps bringing Royce Isaacs victory time and time again.
Wow, speed meets power. Power wins that time. Incredible power there by the champion with the gut wrench. Picks up Isaacs again, just throwing him around like a sack of potatoes.
Isaacs on the prowl with the quick cover, wasting no time.
Turning the challenger, Jacob Austin Young, inside out with that series of gut wrench suplexes, and there you see the effects on the face of Jacob Austin Young as now he's recipient of a big shot right into that top turnbuckle. Devastating offensive onslaught here by the champion, Royce Isaacs.
Christian Cole get a little favor to Jacob Austin Young, just helping him relax a little bit. Smell a little bit of orange zest in that.
Then I bet you know, given the way your shady business with Christian Cole, you probably think, just trying to give this kid Young some vitamin C, little pep in his step.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Please.
What do you mean by business? All I do is I know a winner when I see it, and we're about to see one is Royce Isaacs. Puts the cover, lateral press.
Is it a bumpy ride, being on the bandwagon?
No, it's actually, what are you talking about?
Crowd here soundly behind Jacob Austin Young. They would love to see this youngster catch lightning in a bottle and score the upset. We've had some big upsets in the history here at Paragon. Right now, Royce Isaacs in complete control. High performance vehicle is the champion.
When we talk about, we saw last week, James Riley and Greg Romero, we call James Riley momentum personified. Whoa, what? No!
A crucifix, this guy's got a prayer talking about Young. Swing and a miss by the champion, another roll up by the challenger. Oh, that was close. Almost sent him on a one-way trip to Upset City. Isaacs now in trouble. Look at this, out of the hammerlock, and Young's got him all tied up. Referee checking the shoulders. Didn't know if he had a submission, pinning combination, a little bit of both.
That right there is Royce Isaacs' collegiate background, keeping his shoulders off the mat. Such a consummate athlete in every way. Oh, and here we go. It's been a while since we've seen this, but if he can lock this in, this is the red ink. The last place you want to find yourself is in the red, and that's exactly where Jacob Austin Young is right now.
Young is in deep trouble. He knows the opportunity he has, but Isaacs wrenches back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match as a result of a submission, and still Paragon Pro Wrestling American Champion, Royce Isaacs.
The match is over. Isaacs putting this kid back into the red ink. There's no reason for this. The match is over. Title defended.
That's ISAAC. Put a $sign at the end of it and put an exclamation point on it. And that's exactly what Christian Cole and Royce Isaacs are doing to Jacob Austin Young.
Sickening display. I would tell Isaacs to get a grip, but he just had one all over the hapless body of Jacob Austin Young. Isaac's reign here continues, but will that be the case for the tag team champions and the Paragon himself, Alex Chamberlain? Both titles on the line as we continue here in Paragon Pro Wrestling. Will history be made tonight?
We're taking this time to get caught up with Jeff Boom to talk about his impressive debut victory over Darren Corbin last week. Now, you were definitely, let's say, the underdog going into that matchup.
Day off. Finally, Jesse, a day off. Can you not believe it?
Yeah, if we could only find the pool.
I know, the pool's been tricky, man.
It's only 2 hours, bro.
Oh, wait, who's that?
Guys, well, yeah, I know where the pool is, but Jesse, Wes, we're doing an interview here with Jeff Boom.
Boom?
Yeah, he won his first match here in PPW last week.
Jesse, Jesse, wait, hold on.
Boom. M on the end. Boom.
There's a D at the end.
Well, wait a minute. We have
there's two M's.
Yeah, it's Jeff Boom. We have an interview to do right now. And by the way, you two have a match coming up after Jeff
No,
Boom.
Pat, it's not.
Gosh!
It's our day off. Oh my God, the pool's only open for an hour, Pat. Come on, I'm begging you.
Well, then you better get out there with your towel and your
why
floaties
is
and
it
your
floating in the
bananas.
title?
It's heavy.
Well, no, I don't need a banana. You
make
might want to
sense.
take that out to the pool.
You know, Boone, do you want to go to the pool with us? Whatever.
No, he's
Boom,
got an
boom,
interview
boom,
right now. He
boom,
can't go to the
boom,
pool.
Easy, Pat.
Oh my God!
I'll tell you what, bro. After your match,
Jesse.
come to the pool. We'll be there picking up the ladies. We'll sort out that whole boom thing. You know?
Boom. It's pretty
Whatever.
simple.
Nobody cares anyway. But anyways, take a floaty. We'll see you at the pool.
What do you?
Do not get in the water until 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Don't forget.
Hey,
Don't forget.
cool.
30 minutes.
Hey,
Hey,
day
Pat.
off.
What did?
Thanks.
Yeah. What? Hi, Wes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What?
Later, Boone.
What did you not get about the fact that we were doing an interview?
It's boom.
The pool's that way.
Sorry, guys. Pool's this way.
Sorry, my bad. Thanks, Boone. Thanks, Boone.
What's up, guys? This is James Rude Boy Riley here for Paragon Pro Wrestling. You can catch us on the Fight app, and you need to fight like you mean it. The Fight app just got a lot more rude.
Paragon Pro Wrestling, the most exciting hour of wrestling action, all in the palm of your hand, with new episodes uploaded weekly on the Fight app. Paragon Pro Wrestling, now streaming on the Fight app. See you there.
From Milan, Italy, the Italian Flamingo, Nick Bugatti.
Back with more action here on Paragon Pro Wrestling, and sound advice by the tag team champions. You're gonna eat something, you say a banana, you wanna wait 30 minutes before you go in the water. You don't wanna cramp up. And here's somebody to be right at home by a pool, maybe standing on one leg trying to get that tan going. Nick Bugatti.
Might be very comfortable cramping up. Notice how proud the tag team champs are being chipped. They had a water wing on the championship belt. You know they have a match later? Like, those guys are something else.
And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, introducing Jeff Boom.
Well, the good news for Jeff Boom is he's been more successful in the ring getting victories than he has been in having an uninterrupted interview segment.
Very true. We just saw him a week ago in his debut against Darren Corbin. And what an awkward situation for Jeff Boom to walk in just a week off of that horrific assault against Mikey O'Shea, who to this day, he's not answering his phone, he's not answering texts, tweets, anything whatsoever. I even got onto Snapchat trying to get a hold of him, thinking I might be able to get a word. Couldn't get anything. I don't have an update on his condition. All I know is that Darren Corbin did some serious damage to Mikey O'Shea. But Jeff Boom, talk about serious damage.
Well, Boom took a lot of damage in that match with Darren Corbin, and then out of nowhere hit the boomerang to put him out. And then I'm having damage to my retinas just seeing these gyrations and movements of Bugatti.
Jeff Boom seems to be about as impressed as you are in there.
It was a huge debut victory by Jeff Boom over Darren Corbin. We'll see if he can keep that momentum going. You know, we've talked about James Riley being momentum personified. We still await that eventual street fight between he and Greg Romero. The challenge issued last week. We'll see if that comes to play. But the shoulder block there by Boom, and you know, it's like this guy's got ice water running through his veins. He's a great competitor.
Well, it's the first time we actually get to see him actually compete in that matchup with Darren Corbin a week ago. It was almost completely Darren Corbin until the end when Jeff Boom hit him with a boomerang out of nowhere. Now we're seeing the deep arm drag. Look at that drop kick, almost over the head of Nick Bugatti.
Boom going quickly for the cover, trying to make short work of Nick Bugatti. And you're right, Boom showing great fundamental skills, the takedowns, the drop kick. And Bugatti showing that he's a pretty cagey bird in his own right. Went to the eyes, and now the inverted atomic drop. And turning the page of momentum, flying clothesline. High impact blow there by Bugatti. Bugatti trying to get an upset.
You got to believe that Darren Corbin's in the back watching this matchup. The two fought back into the locker room after their altercation, or after their match last week. Their altercation continued. And you talk about ice water running through the veins of Jeff Boom. There's ice running through the veins of Darren Corbin. Boom's been impressive so far in this match with Nick Bugatti. But with angering Darren Corbin, has Boom bitten off more than he can chew.
Bugatti versus Boom here, and Jeff Boom, man, going from 0 to painful in about 1.5 seconds. Just bull rushed him in the corner, big clothesline. Jeff Boom, a very explosive athlete, and you see it there with the forearm. It's all about getting your role, your place in the pecking order, and who would know more about that than a flamingo? But Jeff Boom, again, going high impact, spine buster, turning the match around just like that. Good back and forth action here. This one-on-one contest, there it is, boomerang! Sets him down under. There's the hook of the leg. And the momentum of Boom continues.
The winner of the match, Jeff Boom!
Second match, second straight victory by way of the boomerang, and Jeff Bacon, all I can say about that is crikey.
Well, Jeff Boom, victorious once again. I've got to believe Darren Corbin is watching that in the back. Thought it was a fluke after one. 2 for 2, Jeff Boom. Todd Kennelly looks like he's the real deal.
Let's get a word with James Rude Boy Riley. James, in your last matchup with Greg Romero, well, there was no clear-cut.
Of course there was no clear-cut winner, Pat. Of course there was no clear-cut winner. Greg Romero wants to come into Paragon, and he wants to talk a big game. He says he wants to make an example, and the person that he chose is James Rude Boy Riley. You know, Greg, you always need that backup plan. You always need that trusty 8-ball of yours. Well, I said it in the middle of that ring. And in 2 weeks, it's you and I again. But this time, I am going to take it to your world. Greg, there's no countouts. There's no disqualification. And I have a crooked X for your crooked smile.
And that matchup coming up in 2 weeks right here on Paragon Pro Wrestling.
This is Alex Chamberlain, Paragon Pro Heavyweight Champion. The greatest, most fighting, defending champion in all of professional wrestling. Catch me every Thursday night at 7 p.m. on Fight TV. Fight like you mean it.
Paragon Pro Wrestling. The most exciting hour of wrestling action, all in the palm of your hand, with new episodes uploaded weekly on the Fight app. Paragon Pro Wrestling, now streaming on the Fight app. See you there.
They are the team of the Serial Thriller and Beast, the Butcher.
Back for more action here in Paragon Pro Wrestling, and the tag team champions very lighthearted earlier, and I question that when you see the likes of the team that is going to go up against them. The makings of childhood nightmares, the beast beneath your bed, in your closet, in your head, have nothing on the Serial Thriller and Beast the Butcher.
Childhood nightmares? These guys are going to keep me awake at night. What is he even doing?
It's a good thing we're in Las Vegas. I don't plan on sleeping anytime soon. Tag team titles on the line, and things could get downright scary for the champs.
How do you get ready for a team like this? Look at these guys.
And their opponents, they are the Paragon Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. First, from Orlando, Florida, this is Brisco. And his tag team partner from Houston, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, Jessy,
ready for a team like the Serial Thriller and the Beast? Well, apparently you swim some laps. Maybe get yourself a drink with an umbrella. Maybe hit the cabana. But now it's all business for the tag team champs as the titles are on the line. Look for the tag team champions to flip that switch. In all seriousness now, as the titles are on the line against a very unorthodox team.
An unorthodox team, but effective. We've seen these guys in action before. They work very well individually, as a team. But the tag team champions, we've said it so many times, both former Paragon Pro Wrestling champions, but such a great team. It's not often that two of the top singles competitors can form a team together and be as effective as a team, but we've seen that with Sorensen and Brisco.
Championships in their pedigree. Of course, Sorensen, a former Paragon Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion, as is his partner, Wes Brisco. Currently, collectively, the tag team title holders. And Beast, full head of steam in the early going. But Sorensen showing his quickness. And the tag team champs are off to a quick start.
Got Beast right in their corner. This is the kind of match where the challengers, Serial Thrilla and Beast the Butcher, need to follow the tag team punishment. They cut the ring in half. They need to keep one competitor in the ring the entire time. And so far, solid 2 count there. So far, they have failed on all points.
When we've seen in the history of tag team wrestling, great singles wrestlers don't always come together. They're not always able to gel as a team. But Sorensen and Brisco have been able to do just that. These guys are friends outside the ring. They swim together, they train together, they live together, and I don't even think we've seen the full potential of Sorensen and Brisco. You see Sorensen now with a beautiful neck breaker into the cover because they continue to adapt and develop double team offense, and they continue to evolve their tag team game.
At the same time, they have a split focus. They keep talking about the Paragon. Alex, they're watching that Paragon Pro Wrestling Championship. Once they tasted that gold, it's hard to let go of it. They need to focus, though, on the tag team titles. It's not about them keeping law and order. It's not about them calling the Paragon on the carpet for all that he's supposedly done. It should be about them defending the tag team titles.
Sorensen and Brisco have kind of been the unofficial sheriffs here at Paragon Pro Wrestling, taking care of wrongdoers. You know, somebody else that did that in the past was Mikey O'Shea. We saw what happened to him, courtesy of Darren Corbin. Hasn't been seen since. And now the Serial Thriller and the Beast trying to divide and conquer the tag team champs. And for the first time, they are out of the blocks offensively in this matchup. And who knows what these two could have in store.
Well, Wes Brisco was trying to go in there. I can only imagine why he wanted to get involved in that. They were on the outside of the ring wrestling. Referee doing the right thing, keeping him on his half of the ring, lateral press. Beast pulls Jessy Sorensen up off the mat. That could have been a huge mistake.
Second of 3 big championship matches here tonight. Royce Isaacs successfully defended the American title earlier tonight. Tag team titles on the line here in this matchup. And the Paragon Pro Wrestling heavyweight title on the line later. And now these incredible, a leg drop with some theatrics. Maybe we're looking at the real deal now, but only a count of 1.
You know, I tried to give every competitor here in Paragon Pro Wrestling their just due, but frankly, Todd Kennelly, these guys are just weird.
Well, we've seen the Serial Thriller in the past, almost that finish him body language from Mortal Kombat. I don't know, maybe he does some mocap work in parts unknown. Sorensen fighting from underneath, and that's nothing new to him. He is indeed Texas strong. When you think about what he's been through in his career, beautiful belly to back suplex, really turned with the torque, drove the Beast through the mat. But Sorensen has been the recipient of some punishment, not able to immediately capitalize.
A bit of a sacrifice play by the tag team champion to get Beast the Butcher down. Now fighting his way to Brisco, but Beast also fighting his way just back to his feet. Brisco an opportunity to clean house.
Tag team division here in Paragon Pro Wrestling getting so competitive. You got to think maybe somewhere looking on, the Whirlwind Gentlemen. The Keepers of the Faith recently debuted as well. The champs are getting a lot of targets on their back, but that is if they are the champs after this. Looking good right now after the Bulldog, the near fall.
Well, that's the big point, isn't it, Todd Kennelly? If they are the champions after this, all eyes are on the tag team titles. Keepers of the Faith coming into the game really changed things quite a bit. They made an impressive showing in their loss to the Whirlwind Gentlemen just a week ago. They're watching the champs. There's got to be a sellout in the locker room of everyone watching this matchup.
That big time fall from grace there for the Beast, and that's probably not the first time that's happened to him. But inside the ring, Brisco with one of his signatures. The Serial Thriller, what is going on with this guy? I think he maybe had, speaking of cereal, a little too much sugar on his Cheerios or something.
Trying to direct traffic in there, and the referee shoos him to the corner. Beast has been in there quite a long time, and Wes Brisco looking to capitalize on that.
Yeah, Brisco trying to carve up the Butcher, but now, I mean, you have to have your head on a swivel. Serial Thriller steps in. Uh-oh, you know what this is? Oh, incredible!
Dirt Road's in, 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, and still Paragon Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Jessy Sorensen and Wes Brisco.
The Serial Thriller is still feeling the effects, convulsing in the ring, but the champs get it done. Dirt Road's in, dirt nap for the Serial Thriller and the Beast, and the tag team champs retain. We talked about that double team offense evolving. We saw it in a big way there. Maybe we're gonna have a little pool party.
We'll see, but you have to ask yourself one question. Is there a tag team out there that can take on the champs, Jessy Sorensen and Wes Brisco?
Yo, Paragon Pro Wrestling, all good AG here, coming at you with the bomb exclusive tonight. First time ever, one-on-one, me and Donovan. He helped me beat Caleb Conley. I think I caught him at a bag time. Anyway, let's go check it out. He's working out right now. Hey, what's going on, Donnie?
What are you doing, Anthony?
Nothing.
Are you video blogging me?
No.
You're totally video blogging me right now.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't do that to you.
I'm watching you video blog me.
I'm not necessarily video blogging.
You're not necessarily. What are you necessarily doing if you're not video blogging me? I'm watching you do it as you say.
Full time. What's going on, guys? These guys are so cool. These guys are so cool. Like, I want to be just like them one day. Hey, guys, wait for me. Wes, wait for... Look, like I said, I'm not necessarily filming you right now.
Whatever you're necessarily doing, just stop. Just stop.
Listen, I have a surprise for you.
I have a surprise for you.
Is it a robot?
No, it's not a robot.
Well, I gotta go.
What do you mean? Give me the script, Jared. On your phone, really? Okay. This is this is Christian Cole and Royce Isaacs of Paragon Pro Wrestling, and we are here to tell you, you don't have a satellite, no cable box, you're a little poor. It's fine, you have a smartphone, download the Fight app on iTunes or Google Play or from your mom's basement, wherever you do it, download the app. Let's see, watch Paragon every week on Fight TV. Just download the app at the Google Play. We did that part. Remember, Fight is spelled F-I-T-E. Fight like you mean it.
Put a $sign on that.
That's all he has to say.
That was a good line, though, right?
You did good. It was like articulation was there.
Yeah.
Paragon Pro Wrestling. The most exciting hour of wrestling action, all in the palm of your hand, with new episodes uploaded weekly on the Fight app. Paragon Pro Wrestling, now streaming on the Fight app. See you there.
He is fighting out of Big Bear, California. Ladies and gentlemen, Scorpio Sky
Scorpio Sky Andrews making his debut on this program, but not necessarily in Paragon Pro Wrestling. Had a recent match on Paragon Pro Wrestling On Demand, exclusively on YouTube. An incredible matchup, one-on-one with Caleb Conley. Fans, if you haven't seen it, you gotta go to YouTube and check it out, because this man can indeed crank it.
And his opponent, he is currently residing in Miami, Florida, the Paragon Pro Wrestling Champion, the Paragon Chamberlain.
Before we get into this match, Scorpio Sky, I know this is the biggest match you've ever had in your career. You're taking on, pound for pound, the greatest world heavyweight champion in all of wrestling. I have a message that I've just received from my private investigator, and I have reason to believe that Jessy Sorensen and Wes Brisco were behind my kidnapping a couple weeks back. I've addressed this to the Paragon office. It will be investigated, but I still think it's a crime that those two were allowed to compete tonight on the same show as your Paragon. Justice will be swift, justice will be served, and your Paragon can continue his mission to guide your pathetic lives into some actual meaning. And as I tell each and every one of you, you are welcome from your Paragon.
Well, Scorpio Sky gonna get the jump on the Paragon, and the title is on the line. And that is the business at hand right now for Chamberlain, but I certainly hope he finds his masked kidnappers, his assailants.
Well, so do I. Justice should be served. Justice should be swift.
You gotta be kidding me.
What an opportunity for Scorpio Sky. You said it when he was coming out, made his debut on Paragon On Demand on YouTube. Folks, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Paragon PW. It's all of our social media at Paragon PW. And be sure to visit our website, ParagonProWrestling.com, for special subscriptions, for backstage information, for newsletters, for merchandise, for everything Paragon Pro Wrestling. Visit us online at ParagonProWrestling.com.
Bell sounds, and now we've got an official matchup. Title on the line. Scorpio Sky Andrews, an incredible athlete, high elevation training in Big Bear, California. He has competed not only in the squared circle of professional wrestling, but inside the MMA cage with great success as well. So although Chamberlain can say this is the biggest match of his career, and it certainly could be with the Paragon title on the line, he's been in big fights. And speaking of Chamberlain opening his mouth, if I look back at history, you gotta be kidding me. He fought Sorensen. Those masked men came, attacked only Sorensen. Chamberlain faced Brisco, and Scorpio Sky looks to make history. Chamberlain faced Brisco. Those masked men were on the scene. They attacked Brisco, and in reviewing the footage, helped Chamberlain get away and get into that van. So how on earth could Sorensen and Brisco be behind those attacks? Jeff Aiken is speechless.
Yeah, no, there's a cover going on. Scorpio Sky close to becoming the Paragon Pro Wrestling Champion. I was trying to watch the match right there. Instead of listening to you spin these yarns of conspiracy, you're making some huge assumptions, some big leaps, Todd Kennelly. You're just assuming those masked men were the same time and time again. You're assuming they weren't bought off by Sorensen and Brisco to kidnap the Paragon. We've seen it before. Can't defend your title for so long. They strip you of it. They put it up in a tournament.
We better be ready. You know what? I'm going to cut you off right there. You can talk about spinning a yarn. You can spin it somewhere else. Chamberlain has got to do one thing, and that's defend the title here tonight against a great up-and-coming newcomer. Proof positive how the biggest stars, some of the best athletes in all of pro wrestling are coming right here to Paragon. And Sorensen, Brisco, you can talk about that another day. They're having a pool party. Right now, the fact is that Scorpio Sky Andrews is here, and he's trying to make a beeline right to the top by winning the title.
Well, he made a beeline right for that cold hardwood. You know, such a change in style. We've seen Chamberlain take on some big competitors in Gangrel, Wes Brisco, but Scorpio Sky Andrews has a style unlike anyone else that Chamberlain has ever met. We're gonna have to see Chamberlain really dig deep into his toolbox if he wants to put Scorpio Sky away.
But Chamberlain, when everything is on the line, when the title is on the line, he somehow rises to the occasion. We saw him defeat Gangrel with his own hold, the Impaler DDT, but he's in there with a big threat in Scorpio Sky. Sky's a good striker. He can submission wrestle as well. And now Chamberlain using his power game after the slam into the cover, and he's gonna try and ground Scorpio Sky Andrews, you gotta believe.
And once again, Chamberlain doing it on his own. He got to the Paragon Pro Wrestling Championship with his loyals, trusty steed and his handmaiden and anybody else in his corner. Here he is by himself, one-on-one with Scorpio Sky Andrews.
He's got him in a bad way here with the surfboard. Well, yeah, you talk about the handmaiden, the steed. Oh, did you forget about his two masked assassins?
Alleged masked thugs. Look at you already convicting people. I mean, innocent until proven guilty. Come on. You're almost anti-American right now, Todd Kennelly.
I'm certainly not anti-Scorpio Sky Andrews, though, but he finds himself in a bad way. Counters into the lateral press, and that hand was coming down for three. Scorpio Sky Andrews almost caught the Paragon napping.
You can see very intentionally slowing down the pace of this matchup, letting Scorpio Sky Andrews feel that impact while he lays there on the mat. And Chamberlain all but stalking the challenger.
Scorpio hasn't been the same since that big backbreaker, one of the favorites of the champion. Chamberlain really drives that knee almost right through the spine. And Sky's gonna need a lot of torque in those legs because he's got an arsenal of kicks. Well, and using his body as a weapon, he runs into the champion twice and comes through there. I'm not sure who got the worst of that. I think Chamberlain was looking for a knee to the midsection. Sky maybe trying to fly through and roll up. Neither man really successful, but the champion has the upper hand.
I mean, Scorpio Sky Andrews, you said it, using his body as a weapon. His head is a battering ram. And very interesting, I think, goes to his experience in the cage in the mixed martial arts arena. Not necessarily trying to take Chamberlain off of his feet, but I think just trying to damage his midsection, going in for the solar plexus, maybe trying to knock the wind out of the champ.
Well, I hope he knocks some wind out of the champ. Then we won't hear any of these ridiculous claims that he makes. Look at Andrews, snaps off the beautiful Hurricane Rana. Andrews digging down deep and picking up the pace. But again, the champion is so physical, but then we see the lethal pinpoint striking. He rocked the champion. The champion is out. Can he answer? Chamberlain, it took everything he had to kick out of that.
Finds a way out, but the damage done. Chamberlain so slow, getting back to his knees, and look at Andrews up quick. Todd Kennelly, he has his eyes on the prize.
He didn't have the strength. The champion too big. I've seen Scorpio Sky. He calls it the ace of spades. Usually drives you face first into the canvas. That's the beginning and the end, but it is also not only the size of the champion, but the residual damage caused by Chamberlain as we look back to that backbreaker.
That lower back right there. It takes away all of his fulcrum, all of his strength. Scorpio Sky now paying such a price. Stuck on the mat, and that is such a dangerous position when you're in there with the Paragon.
Chamberlain now piling it on. After the backbreaker earlier, now the big belly-to-back suplex, driving the challenger down, and Scorpio Sky just able to try and shrug his way out of that cover. But the challenger is in deep, deep trouble right now. The physicality of the champion is taking an extreme toll.
And folks, we want to hear what you think about this as well. Scorpio Sky Andrews making an impressive challenge right now, pulling out all the stops. But catch us on social media, Paragon PW, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, ParagonProWrestling.com.
Earlier, Andrews was trying, hold on, as the champion now, just smothering challenger. Andrews earlier went for that battering ram. He's trying to knock down that castle wall of the Paragon. Could you imagine if history is made here in this title matchup? I mean, Sky will indeed do just that. He'll skyrocket all the way to the top.
just this opportunity alone is absolutely incredible. But look, you talked about the pinpoint accuracy of Scorpio Sky's strikes. Look at the laser accuracy of the Paragon Alex Chamberlain as he's focused on the small of the back of Scorpio Sky Andrews.
Sky calling on his experience as a fighter, just trying to cover up there in the corner, but there's going to be no surcease in the offense, the onslaught of the Paragon. Chamberlain just might be that good. When the chips are on the table, good luck taking that title. Look at the athleticism of the challenger. Does he have enough? Can he get the leverage? You want to talk fulcrum? There it is, into the full cover. Oh, wow, that was close. Oh my goodness.
It doesn't get any closer than that, and Chamberlain looking to put an exclamation point, trying to show that that was a fluke, but Scorpio Sky was so close. Could you imagine if he won the championship on his first match here on Paragon Pro Wrestling?
Scorpio Sky almost hit the biggest jackpot ever, perhaps, here in Las Vegas, Nevada. But history not made yet. But the challenger finds himself perched here again, but will he find himself perched on top of the Paragon Mountain here? Can he win the title?
The spot Scorpio Sky Andrews is very comfortable in.
Big elbow drop off the top, trying to drive it right through the heart of Chamberlain. He's crawling. This could do it. History about to be made. Hand goes. There's one, there's two, and again, a fraction of an inch away from that hand coming down for three, Jeff Aiken. Scorpio Sky giving a hell of a fight here, a heck of a showing for himself. This is his debut in a title matchup. Upstairs, another lethal strike. The champ is rocked. He is out.
It doesn't get any closer. Three times, just a hair's breadth away from becoming the Paragon Pro Wrestling champion.
Chamberlain is no stranger to lethal strikes. It was the X'd out by James Riley that put him down in that big 8-man tag. Scorpio strikes lethal flying knee, but oh, he got turned inside out. Take a helicopter ride to the Grand Canyon. He just got helicoptered by the lariat of Chamberlain. Champion and challenger are down in this match. It continues. If Chamberlain could have made the cover, he would have retained, you gotta believe.
It all comes down to who can get up first. All they need to do is drape an arm over their opponent, and we will have a victor in this matchup.
Scorpio Sky Andrews is making Chamberlain be a fighting champion here tonight because the champ is in one heck of a fight.
Welcome to Paragon Pro Wrestling, Scorpio Sky Andrews.
Yeah, well, it's been a heck of a welcome. It'll be an even sweeter welcome if he can win the title. I don't know if the champion, I don't know if Chamberlain has an answer to the riddle that is Scorpio Sky Andrews. Look at this athleticism! A hurricane rana! From a standing position, he leapt up. Think of the vertical leap if he could have put him away, Jeff.
If he would have stayed in the ring, if Chamberlain didn't have the wherewithal to roll at the outside, we'd be looking at a new Paragon Pro Wrestling champion, but Chamberlain did, and he's on the outside, and this match continues.
And I hate to agree with you there, but that was veteran instincts. When you're running on empty, instincts take over. How Chamberlain had the wherewithal, I don't know, but there you see it again, and Sky goes high risk, and this time it doesn't look like it's gonna pay off.
It's all or nothing when you play high stakes. Look at that DDT off of the top rope.
That's how he put away Gangrel, but this was an ultimate impaler. And Chamberlain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still Paragon Pro Wrestling Champion, the Paragon, Alex Chamberlain.
Chamberlain escapes with the title. He was in severe jeopardy here. We talked about the trifecta of title matches, and that man, Scorpio Sky Andrews, almost scored the hugest jackpot of his career. How close was that?
Chamberlain has never been so close to losing the Paragon Pro Wrestling Championship as he was right here tonight with Scorpio Sky.
in a losing effort. The stock of Scorpio Sky Andrews through the roof. What a performance. How good was Andrews, but how good is the champion, the Paragon? It took a DDT off the top.
He had to spike him into the mat. He is stumbling to the back. Chamberlain all but spent. Todd Kennelly, we saw two incredible competitors leave it all in the Paragon Pro Wrestling ring tonight.
Paragon Pro Wrestling, the most exciting hour of wrestling action, all in the palm of your hand. With new episodes uploaded weekly on the Fight app. Watch it anytime, anywhere on your iPhone or Android device, or watch it on demand on Fight TV. It's free, worldwide, and on demand. Come join the movement and see what everyone's talking about. Paragon Pro Wrestling, now streaming on the Fight app. See you there.
Welcome back to Paragon Pro Wrestling fans. Much like us, we hope you have caught your breath from that incredible title matchup, title defense by Chamberlain over an incredibly game debuting Scorpio Sky Andrews. But we're not done yet.
And his opponent, hailing from Randolph, Massachusetts, it's all good Anthony Greene.
Anthony Greene having a little fun at the expense of Donovan earlier on with that video blog, but Greene might end up in the doghouse and things just might get a little rough for him in this match.
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly one person I would never want to have fun at the expense of, and that's Donovan. But he's trying to dance with Donovan. Anthony Greene convinced these guys are best buds. Apparently he has the same breakfast diet as Shooter McGavin. Donovan wants a fight.
Whoa, some supersized razzle-dazzle. And Anthony Greene trying to take advantage. I think I saw Cesar Romero do that in the 1960s Batman series.
Anthony Greene taking the fight right to Donovan. I mean, you got to give the kid some credit.
The official allowing some leniency. I don't think there's anything about confetti in the rule.
Well, there might be after Anthony Greene and Donovan tie it up in here. And Donovan going for a very...
It's got him in a fireman's carry. Oh my gosh, what a Samoan drop. Launching him in the air. And these two at one point kind of seemed to be on the same page, as Donovan actually helped Anthony Greene score a victory, an upset victory over Caleb Connolly. And then we had a little bit of a, some dancing going on. But this might be a break dance here for Anthony Greene as Donovan trying to just break the kid in half.
Yeah, a little dancing on the part of Anthony Greene. Donovan, it's all business with Donovan. He made that crystal clear. He wasn't helping Anthony Greene. He was ending a relationship with Caleb Connolly.
Yeah, business went south there, and here you see it. That's the cost of doing business. Anthony Greene just might get deleted.
Donovan's made his presence felt in championship matches here recently. The producer, Christian Cole, taking advantage of his services as an insurance policy that he's cashed in twice for Royce Isaacs, and now one-on-one. We haven't seen Donovan. What's he doing out here?
Vampire Warrior Gangrel. We'll talk about bad blood and bad business. Donovan's been sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, taking that payoff. to cost the Vampire Warrior on multiple occasions the American title.
Donovan, it's just business, he's saying. It was just business. It was nothing personal.
You were a payday, bud.
It might be business for Gangrel, too. Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official has counted out Drew Donovan. Therefore, the winner of this match, as a result of a countout, Anthony Greene!
You kidding me?
Vampire Warrior sending a message. Oh, man. That business coming back to bite Donovan here.
Gangrel saying it's all business. Anthony Greene in there thinking it's all good. Donovan just got robbed.
Well, Anthony Greene just waking up and realizing that he won this matchup. And it looks as if Donovan really is in the doghouse.
That's rough, Todd Kenley. That is rough.
Anthony Greene, though, finds a way. You know, he's got a lot of followers, but he's got his most important one in the Vampire Warrior Gangrel here tonight.
Well, folks, it's all good for Anthony Greene. You can let him know what you think on social media. Again, we're at Paragon PW. Visit us at ParagonProWrestling.com. And I think Anthony Greene is just now realizing what happened.
Paragon Pro Wrestling, the most exciting hour of wrestling action, all in the palm of your hand. With new episodes uploaded weekly on the Fight app. Watch it anytime, anywhere on your iPhone or Android device. Stream it to your TV or watch it on demand on Fight TV. It's free, worldwide, and on demand. Paragon Pro Wrestling. Come join the movement and see what everyone's talking about. Don't miss out. Paragon Pro Wrestling, now streaming on the Fight app. See you there.